Absolute silence, 2 seconds. Let's agree on one thing before we begin. This is not a video, this is not content, and this is not an opinion. Short pause. This is a test, a simple one, and statistically, you are likely to fail it. Cold, slow tone. Tell me, when was the last time you thought about something without searching for it? Pause, 1 second. No, not quick reactions, not automatic answers. I mean real thinking, the kind that starts inside you and ends without external validation. Pause. If you are trying to remember right now, that already answers the question. Lower volume. We live in an era where thinking is no longer a skill, it is an option, and rarely the option chosen. Slight rise. People believe the problem is artificial intelligence. They believe the danger is the machine. A faint, dry breath. That belief is comforting. It gives the threat a shape, a name, something without a soul. But the truth? Longer pause. The machine never asked to lead. It never demanded authority. It never requested trust. We handed it over. Accusatory tone. Not because we were forced, not because we were deceived, but because we were tired. Tired of choosing. Tired of being wrong. Tired of uncertainty. Sudden calm. Have you noticed? The harder the decision, the faster we look for something to make it for us. Measured, analytical. What we call artificial intelligence is not a new mind. It is a collective resignation. Pause, 1.5 seconds. A resignation from thinking, a resignation from responsibility, a resignation from doubt. Controlled tone. At first, it was harmless. It helped us calculate, organize, predict, and it felt efficient. Short pause. But slowly, we stopped noticing something critical. Lower, precise. The more accurate prediction became, the less we felt the need to question. Gradual intensity. And when questioning fades, awareness disappears, not violently, not dramatically, quietly. Near whisper. Do you know the most dangerous phase of any collapse? It is not chaos. It isn't panic. It is comfort. Pause. The moment everything works well enough that understanding feels unnecessary. Sharper tone. The moment you trust something you cannot explain. Silence. 1 second. At that point, you haven't evolved. You've simply withdrawn. Judicial tone. Let me ask you something directly. If this voice stopped right now, would you continue thinking on your own? Or would you wait for another video, another opinion, another system? Long pause. 2 seconds. This isn't an insult, it's a diagnosis. Clinical delivery. The human mind was never defeated. It learned how to be lazy efficiently. Rising intensity. We don't fear machines because they think. We fear them because they don't hesitate. Lower. They don't doubt. They don't tire. They don't pause. They move forward, while we drown in possibilities, avoid responsibility, and search for outcomes without consequences. Pause. And that's where the real shift happened, not when machines became smarter, but when humans decided not to be. Heavy, slow. History doesn't record those who surrendered control willingly, but it always records what followed. Dead calm. And what follows never begins with domination. It begins with dependence. Analytical. The moment you depend on something for every decision, you are no longer free, even if it feels that way. Short pause. Freedom is not having endless choices. Freedom is the ability to choose without instructions. Rise. And that is far more difficult than it sounds. Harsh clarity. So no, we are not losing our minds. We are donating them, one decision at a time. One convenience after another. Silence, 1.5 seconds. And then we ask, when did everything change? Final tone, very slow. Artificial intelligence did not take anything from you. It revealed what you were willing to give up. Long pause, 3 seconds. The real question isn't, should we trust it? Deeper tone. The question is there still something in us worthy of being trusted? Absolute calm. If this made you uncomfortable, good. That means something inside you is still awake. End. Silence, 4 seconds.